This conference will now be recorded.
For these extraordinary circumstances. We know this is a little out of the norm for a public workshop, but we appreciate the understanding of everybody new to the department. So we hope to get through this in a timely fashion, being respectful of everybody's day and time. There may be some speed bumps we go through with this. Again, this is the first time we've conducted one of these virtually. So we're going to do our best to get through this without too many delays. Again, the agenda should be up on the screen. Everybody should see how the workshop is going to flow. We'll make the introductions first. My name is Zach Conlon. I'm the chief for the Bureau of Dairy Industry. Along with me here for this rule workshop is Chris Hilliard. He's the chief for the Bureau of Food Inspection. We will be moderating, administrating this workshop through the duration of the meeting. Our goal here is to receive public comment or comment from y'all about changes or anything that you have to say about these edits to this legislation here. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Chris. Chris is going to give a brief history of this rulemaking process and the rule we're going to be talking about today.
Good morning. We are also joined by Nikki Donner. She's going to help us with the moderation to help unmute anyone who needs to be unmuted. So the history behind it, these two rules were first into effect January 1st of this year, 2020. And then June 10th of this year, we published this notice of rule development. What we want to do is House Bill 921 was just passed and making some revisions to our statute. And these rules, the changes for today's rules, will be to align our current rule with those changes that were passed. And I believe Nikki has some administrative kind of background stuff before we begin.
Hi, everyone on the call today. You will be muted. Please submit any questions to cannabis@fdacs.gov after this meeting is over so we could please answer that. Again, that is cannabis@fdacs.gov. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for those comments. Again, we will try to put up our email address here in the comment section so you guys have that. We're going to move on down to bullet point number 5, format of workshop. If you look at bullet point A, copies of the rule text can be found at those links. Those links are also in the comment section at the right-hand side of the GoToMeeting, so you can click on them and view them. We also have copies of the rule below, which we will scroll down to when we get to that point during the comment section. The intent of the workshop is to receive public comment with any supporting data and/or information regarding the proposed rule development. This workshop will be recorded. As just stated, all attendees will be muted for the duration of the workshop. Workshop order events. The way we're going to do this is we're going to open up each rule or both rules simultaneously that have changes to them, being that the rules are very similar with the exception of the very first part of the rule, which we'll get to here in a minute. That they're all identical, so the comments should be across the board for both food and for dairy products. So being that we're doing this virtually, there's going to be a little different with how we take comments. We have a large number of people on the call. We have a hard time unmuting everybody and ensuring that everybody's comment is heard accurately.